Hey, Dex here with another achievement guide on Resident Evil 3. This is part 4 of our collectibles guides, starting off with Jill just after she has crashed in the tube station. So this room where we're at is literally following the path of the story, so you'll spawn next to the tube being smashed, you'll be introduced to going into that room, and in that room you will find the UBCS New Weapons Notice, which we just picked up. Following that, you go through the door at the other side of the room and you will find a Bobble Head just sitting there in that little alcove on the right hand side. So just after that Bobble Head, you'll be kind of grandfathered into going upstairs. That's literally the only way you can go, and just behind this armoured vehicle we will find our next Bobble Head. One more for Jill. I probably should have shown you this clip at the end of the last video because there's only 4 in total for this area, but we'll do it at the start anyway. Just on that bench next to the riverside, you will find the clock tower brochure. So from here, we're going to switch back onto our male character, which the storyline will make us do. You will spawn at the start of where I've started that clip. Just go out the door, turn right through the double doors. You will find the memorial pamphlet just sitting in that rack of magazines. So from there, we're literally still in the same place. We're going to come back out of that room, going in through the door. We're going to take a right and then a left, and then just before this door here, sitting on a bed, we're going to find our next Bobble Head. Now straight through them double doors, next to there where we just got that bubble bed, we will find the nurse's journal for September the 25th. And that will be it for the ground floor for now. Moving on to the first floor, you will find a Bobble Head. Just through these doors. Again, you can only go through them doors and to the outside. Then from there, we're going to go back into the building, use the other set of doors, turn our left and take this door on our left to find the nurse's journal for September the 27th. Just sitting amongst the books there. There we go. So from there, we're going to go into the nurse's station where we're going to find our next Bobble Head. So going into the room, take the double doors on the left to go into a patient room. There's going to be lots of zombies in here, but don't worry about them, just take them out. Then sitting in this bin next to the other entrance, you're going to find the next Bobble Head. Cutting back into the nurse's station, sitting on their desk, you're going to find a note about a tape recording, as you can see there. And that's it for the nurse's room for now. So we're going to come out of there and go to the location I'm showing you on the map. And we're going to go into this room to find the nurse's journal for September the 29th. This is just next to the locker room. And there's also going to be a second thing we're going to find in here as well. We're going to find the memo from the administration, which is just sitting on the door. On the door next to the locker room, as we can see there. And there we go. We're going to go back onto the ground floor here into the surgery room. We're using the key card, which you're going to acquire by doing story related things. And we're going to find the lost items note sitting on top of one of these machines, just sitting there. Click on that, it picks up that note for you to read, and that's the next collectible ticked off on our list. For us to go back to the nurse's room again, or the nurse's station, depending on what you want to call it, where we're going to find a safe, but we now know the code to the safe because we just found it in that surgery room. We need to go counterclockwise all the way to 9, then clockwise to 3, and then a click, and that should open the safe for you. And you're going to find dual magazines, which can be equipped to your assault rifle, as you can see there. So from there, we're going to go to Bard's office, and not to spoil the game, but yeah. Sitting next to Bard is the note there for a Banquet Invitation, and we have one final to go, which is an email from Nathaniel Bard sitting on his computer, which I'll show you right now. And that's all the collectibles for this part here. We've got more hospital ones to do, but once we change back to Jill. So that will be in the next episode, which again should be tomorrow. Please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying this series, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!